And we're back here on the GSMC Baseball Podcast, bringing you our fifth and final segment today, which is going to be talking about my All-Star ballot. I did just talk about the American League for last segment, and now I'm going to be talking about the National League. So yeah, we're going over that, and we'll talk about it. So let's get right into it. So, going at first base here for the National League, I do have Bryce Harper of the Philadelphia Phillies. The clear pick here, I think there are still some other great picks. You could have picked Pete Alonso, could have picked Matt Olson, could have picked Freddie Freeman, of course. But I picked Bryce Harper. I also said the clear pick. I don't know why I said that, actually. It's not very clear. I think it's between those four guys, mainly those three. Actually, I would probably put Pete out of that. Bryce Harper, Matt Olson, and Freddie Freeman. But I would go with Bryce Harper here. He's having about as equal of an offensive season as Olson and Freeman are with the bat. And I went him first base because I'm just very impressed with how seamless the transition has been to first base for Bryce Harper. This is an entirely new position for him. Never played it before in professional baseball, and he's done it really well. It has not affected his offense. He's been a fine defender over there. And yeah, I'm very impressed with just how fluid the transition has been for him. An all-time great baseball player, of course. I'm sure, not the hardest thing he's done. So yeah, great job by him, and outstanding season. My first base choice here for the All-Star bracket. Ballot. I don't know why I keep saying bracket. I apologize. It's Ballot. At second base here, I have from the Arizona Diamondbacks, Ketel Marte. Ketel Marte has had an amazing season here for the Arizona Diamondbacks at second base. Mr. Consistent just does so well for the Diamondbacks since getting that contract extension. Has been one of the best players in all of baseball, I'd say, and one of the best second basemen. Now, the Diamondbacks themselves, of course, have underperformed, but really it's not Marte's fault. It mainly has been the pitching and the injuries that have happened there. And Marte has done his thing. I mean, he hit a game-winning home run against the Mets this weekend. I was there and live for that. It was not very fun. It was pretty beside myself. But Ketel Marte is an amazing player and deserves this placement at second base. One of the best second basemen in all of baseball. Yeah, congrats to him. This is clearly the right decision here, I'd say. At third base, kind of a surprise here with all the great third basemen we have at this position, but I'm going with Ryan McMahon of the Colorado Rockies. McMahon has been one of the most breakout players of this entire year for the Rockies. Always been a good, solid player for this team. Got an extension a few years back for them, but really has really broken out this year and been a true all-star level player for them. Has done absolutely amazing, so well, and has just been an amazing player for this Rockies team. I think he clearly deserves this position at third base. Has been the best in the NL, maybe the best in all of baseball. I'd probably still go Devers over him, but it's close. And yeah, props to Ryan McMahon. Has done absolutely amazing this year. Been an overall great player. And yeah, I think he's really great. Now, I think that, with McMahon, there are going to be a lot of trade rumors surrounding him for the rest of the year, and he's deserved it. I mean, he's been an amazing third baseman and amazing this year. That's why I do have him here. So that'll be interesting to watch for the rest of the year. But right now, it is very clear. If he does stay in the NL, he'll be the starting third baseman, I'd say. Had an amazing year. He deserves it. Props to him, and congrats to him on maybe making an all-star team this year. Shortstop, clearly, it's Mookie Betts. Mookie Betts is incredible. Once he moved to shortstops, I'm sure all the shortstops said, oh no. I'm sure Corey Seager and Francisco Lindor said, oh no, because they were always looked at as the two clear top shortstops in baseball before Mookie Betts moved there, and now they're 2 and 3, I'd say. So yeah, Mookie Betts, top 5 player in baseball, pretty easily. Absolutely incredible player. I don't know what else there is to say about him that hasn't been said already or said consistently with people. One of the best players in all of baseball. Deserves this placement at shortstop. Yeah, is pretty incredible. So, going to the NL outfielder positions now, it is kind of interesting as it isn't the greatest group of National League outfielders, so I'll go over them, then I'll explain one person that I almost missed. But yeah, so first off, I have Teoscar Hernandez of the Los Angeles Dodgers. Of course, a signing this offseason by the Dodgers, has done pretty much as expected for them. Been a really great player, and yeah, has done pretty fantastic for them. He's a really good player, and overall has pretty much lived up to the signing. Isn't having the greatest season, maybe not an all-star season in most years, but I think the NL outfielder crop is a little weak right now, so that's why I have him in here. Still a very good, solid season, just maybe not what you think of as an all-star season or a clear-cut all-star season when you look at his numbers. Next, we have Fernando Tatis Jr., who also maybe isn't the greatest, hasn't having the greatest season, still having a very good season, very solid season, but his numbers don't exactly pop out the page entirely when looking at him, so not really who you expect as a clear-cut all-star pick, but with the way the National League is looking right now for outfielders, he is in here. I do have him as an all-star. And finally, his teammate, Jurickson Profar. I mean, what a season Jurickson Profar is having. This is a guy who lingered all offseason on the outfield market. I don't even think the Padres wanted him. They probably wanted Tommy Pham over him, but said, you know what? We'll take $1 million of Jurickson Profar over $5 or $6 million for Tommy Pham, and it has not disappointed. Profar has an OPS over 900 right now. Absolutely incredible season. Might even be in some MVP talks. Jurickson Profar in MVP talks. That's not something I don't think we ever expected to hear. Maybe Rangers fans in the 2010s expected to hear it when he was a top prospect with them, but going into 2024 right now with where he is, I mean, just incredible. He's having an amazing season, clearly an all-star. Congrats to him and all of the success, and yeah, has been really, really incredible, so good job to him. Now, I did almost have Christian Yelich on this list here as one of the all-star starters over Fernando Tatis Jr. or Teoscar Hernandez, but he did deal with some injuries this year. Yelich hasn't played them in the most games, so I didn't have him here right now just because of that. I did criticize him a little bit for the injuries. Maybe in the future I'll change my mind and have him when he does rack up some more at-bats as well after the injury, but having 60 or 70 less plate appearances than Tatis and Teoscar, I did have them over him, even though Yelich is having a statistically better season. I went the sample size over it. But Yelich, still a great player, still very much in the conversation, and whenever I do my next All-Star ballot, whenever that might be, I may mention him, and we'll see. National League catcher here, I have Will Smith for the Dodgers as my pick. I could have picked some other guys like William Contreras, mainly of the Brewers, but I went with Smith. The Dodgers have been a better team than the Brewers this year, and also I think Will Smith plays a lot better defense than Contreras, so I went with him, but I think either choice is good. Will Smith, of course, having an incredible season for the Dodgers. There's a reason he got that huge extension by them in the start of the year. And, yeah, is an absolutely incredible player for this Dodgers team. He's one of the best catchers in baseball, and I think that overall he is a great player and deserves this placement here, so good for him. And finally, at DH, I have, surprisingly, Marcell Ozuna. Now, I did pick Ozuna over Shohei Ohtani, and I'm sure it's very weird for people to be seeing Ohtani not as an all-star starter. But I think, simply put, Ozuna's having the better season than Ohtani right now. I think that he's carrying his offense more and is doing more with less with the matter of who's in the lineup, and is just having a better statistic season. I think that Ozuna has been truly incredible, really carrying this Braves lineup when a lot of the time it's kind of struggled, especially with the injury to Ronald Acuna Jr. having less ammo there with this team. So I did pick Ozuna. I think Ohtani's very much on his tail, and this could change in a week. So, yeah, I mean, props to Ozuna for having such a great season. Through all the off-the-field stuff that has happened involving him, I didn't really expect him to be a figure in baseball ever again. I kind of expected him to kind of go away, but, he's had a great season, so the Braves are putting up with it, which is, you can debate if that's the right decision or not. I might disagree. I talked about it yesterday a little bit on my show, but hey, he's having an amazing season for him, so that's just how sports work, I think. So yeah, having a great season, Ozuna. Props to him, and I think him and Ohtani are very close to the NLDH spot, but I did end up going with Ozuna here for the decision. If you go with Ohtani, I won't be mad. So, recapping the NL ballot I have here for the All-Star. At first base from the Philadelphia Phillies, Bryce Harper. At second base from the Arizona Diamondbacks, Ketel Marte. At third base from the Colorado Rockies, Ryan McMahon. At shortstop from the Los Angeles Dodgers, Mookie Betts. At outfield from the Los Angeles Dodgers, Teoscar Hernandez. The other two outfield spots, both from the San Diego Padres, Jurickson Profar and Fernando Tatis. At catcher, Will Smith, and at DH, Marcell Ozuna. So that is my National League All-Star ballot, and the American League one is right there as well. So if you guys have comments, suggestions on it, let me know in the comments, and I'll definitely be reading it and talking about it. So that is it for our show today, guys. I want to thank you so much for watching. Remember to like and subscribe with the notification bell to not only get notified when I upload, but when all the other great content creators on this channel do. Make sure to follow us on Facebook, Twitter, TikTok, and Instagram for more content and updates. Thank you so much for watching. It's a beautiful day outside. Enjoy it. Have a great day, and we'll see you at Base World Rosales tomorrow. Thanks, guys, and bye.
Let's go. I wake up to a little bit of drool on my pillow, feel like it's gonna be a bad day. Yeah, I'm tired of shit, and the coffee ain't hit yet, damn, ain't that great. I don't wanna go to